Dude, Zag Zuramon would have never had that happen to him. He's too cool.
All right, Milo, being a bit more on topic than Sirebon is, you walk in and you're holding a scroll that tells you that you need to gather the other students for orientation. And you know that you need to grab basically all the members of the Dragon Chess Club and of the Silk Ball team. They are in your orientation group.
And Milo's probably looking at this going like, I don't know any of these people, but I will do my best.
I do not believe they are in any of your cliques.
Dragon chest.
Hey guys, want to get high? I got some mushrooms.
So you see essentially over here, I believe this is that is B5. That is the student store and the cafe. Would you like to look in those particular areas? Would you like to ask other students? How do you want to proceed?
First thing I'll do is probably step to the right towards this kind of seating, stand on a chair, and just kind of, because halfling, and take a look to see if there's actually anybody playing what he would assume is Dragon Chess.
Do a perception check.
All right.
Or investigation, whichever one's better for you. I'm pretty flexible. So.
I'm a wisdom class, so wow. Except when I roll a fucking 2.
This is a good start, guys.
It's a great start. You look around, you see most of the students are not partaking in any activities because they just witnessed a tiefling walk into the hall and fart.
At the third roll of the campaign is going to be a 3. I think we're cursed.
No, we just have to bullshit our way so we get to that 18, 19.
Just one at a time. Oh, yeah, you are just observing. Currently, it does not look like anyone has any kind of dragon chessboard out.
All right.
Did I get to do the illusion on the chair? I just want to see someone fall.
Man, I mean, it's been a week of this. I'm telling you guys, because I can't wait till I get to do my chair trick. Oh,
I got so many more. I got so many that I'm gonna do.
That's the funny part.
Why don't you save it for later? There is a quest where there's more NPCs around. You can play pranks on them instead of just randos that don't matter.
Oh, okay. Well, then the next person who walks through the door, I want to slam on their face with my other spell.
That might kill a man with the size of these doors.
Yeah, they're big ass fucking doors.
A light hitting, because I gotta like save face, so I've got to make sure people forget about this.
You know what makes people forget? Yeah. The just violence out of nowhere always makes people forget about you farting. That's how it's gonna work.
No, because I'm gonna be away from this, and then the door's gonna they're gonna walk into the door. So with the Thelma and Louise spell, if you do that, next person that comes through, just smack them in the door, and then they'll forget all about my farting incident.
Well, no, they're gonna know it's you because when the door shuts, that wind, it's gonna have your smell on it. Everybody can identify you now.
No, I'm not standing at the door. I've got range.
What's the range on the fart?
Actually, I think Six only has a range of 10 feet.
What kind of cloud are you talking there?
There's no cloud. There's no cloud following.
Siremon, as you are contemplating your next move, the students then quickly ignore you and get back to their proceedings. Milo, as you look around, you see that there is an information desk right here that you might be able to ask for stuff at.
Oh, that'll work. Yeah, he'll whoa, that is a big jump for someone who's so small. He will walk up to it, because he's also probably trying to keep an eye out for anybody who might be tossing a ball around, things like that. He's making assumptions based on these names. These weren't clubs that he was interested in. He usually keeps to his time in the Witherbloom College itself, because he's got a goal. But he walks up to the desk and probably taps on it with his quarterstaff, because it's probably not made for my height.
There is a I do not remember what this race is called, but there. Thank you.
But we already know he's making assumptions about the races, so that's a little awkward.
But he's doing it scientifically, Eddie.
I don't want part of the stereotyping,
Oh my God.
I'm not about that.
You see a...
Yes, I think that's just known as a Minotaur.
Oh, Minotaur? Oh, okay. Well, there's 10 different versions Okay, it is a Minotaur.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. A Minotaur leans over the counter and looks at you and goes, "Oh, how can I help you?"
Looking for Dragon Chess Group and Silkball. You got that here? Any orientation, gathering people? You know the. Yeah.
The silk balls. Okay. He rubs like the bridge of his nose and says, "Yes, they are back in. We saw them go through the library, heading towards the back rooms. I suggest you try there."
We always go into.
Milo just kind of like leans to the side past the kiosk, looking at the giant thing.
Yes, the back rooms. Got it.
I suggest.
Is there another kiosk down there I can ask when closer? Just.
There is a second help desk up there. Yes, I suggest asking there.
Fantastic. Thank you. Simon, you coming?
Yeah, I'll come. I'll come with you.
Just shout that out. They immediately know it's him.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Can't pin the fart on the brother.
Have you thought about changing your name?
First, middle,
so,
last name.
Can I do the door spell now so people totally forget about this?
What are you trying to do with the door again?
Okay, no, because my Thelma and Louise spell lets me immediately slam a door. So whoever's coming in next, I want them to walk into the door. So when I see them, just gonna have that spell, just whack them so they forget about me. I'm gonna disappear in the crowd.
So,
I hope you have medical. Got to get that nose fixed. Oh no. Now it says that it's gonna cause flames to flicker. Is that gonna be a problem with the gas in the air?
No, that is something you can do, not what I am doing.
Oh, I would. Yeah, I would not suggest it.
You can cast them multiple times, up to 3, etc. Just so you can choose 3 separate things.
Okay, I'm just gonna let you know the doors are too massive for this particular spell. Like, they are gigantic fuck-off doors. So
okay.
you can just wait for it. I will give you the opportunity to slam a door on somebody's face, I promise.
Oh, no, I'm just trying to make people forget, because I've got another option. I've got minor illusion. I'll make it look like the door is still there, so they fumble through when they try to open it and just fall on their face.
All right, you know what? That's fair. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Are you sure his emo arms are going to be able to handle this? Like his emo magic? Like, is there not like a pre-K class somewhere around with doors a little bit more at his level?
Well, it takes somatic components. So the somatic component is you waving away your fart, and it looks like you shut the door really, really quick. So
Awesome.
So yeah, to everyone who doesn't know better, it looks like the doors are shut and people are complaining. So as you walk away,
what's the correlation with Thelma and Louise? Like, I don't know that movie. I don't watch movies with women in it as protagonists. But like what I remember though, I don't remember much about there being doors because Brad Pitt looking awesome.
Yeah, it's just a big old name, and so I went with Thelma and Louise because I'm not trying to pronounce it.
The spell is called Thermagurgy, and it's a big fancy word meaning miracle work.
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Thaumaturgy and prestidigitation. 1 divine, 1 arcane.
I think you even said it wrong.
I think you're right.
Yeah. So that's why Thelma and Louise. That's what I am naming this spell.
The Thelma and Louise. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys brisk pass the other two as you get, the information desk as you get to the second one. And I'm assuming you're asking about the silk ball peeps.
Yeah, he's just gonna go,
back rooms? As I was told, silk ball, dragon chess.
There is just another, let's make him an elf. There is another receptionist there, and she just kind of clicks her tongue. Yeah, back there, as she points in this direction. She points to B14.
Thank you. I will head there now.
I thought you were supposed to be my friend, man. You could have said my brother's name.
I want to create a new cantrip called Identify Fart, which allows me to identify who dealt it.
No.
Well, you know, it's just gotta get this thing done.
Often it points to the one who smelt it. So.
Bro,
cast it wrong.
If there's a skull paper, they're gonna be all over this.
there is a school paper.
There is a school pit.
It's like
Why do you think I'm trying so hard to make people forget these doors? I'm waiting for someone to walk in and just collapse like an idiot.
Oh my god. The villain of the campaign are going to be the journalists.
Come on, journalists are like really the villain of every campaign.
To be fair, yeah. All right, as these two are on their way, it's going to take you guys a bit to get there. Devil, would you like to start? Where would you and your good buddy Rampart be playing Dragon Chess to pass the time? Or where would you be looking for your orientation group? I'll give you some flexibility and freedom to tell me where you want to be. So like,
Actually,
oh yeah, go ahead.
how many people are actually in the Dragon Chess Club? At least attending at the moment.
There's, let's say, like a small group of like. Supposedly
Virgins?
there's supposed to be more, but there's only 2 characters listed in the book. So let's say like 10 people.
A small group, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, let's say like 10 people, and you and Rampart are the only ones that I'm going to care about.
I thought it'd be kind of funny if like I'm playing like, or what was it, Violetto Fairbristle is playing against my friend the elephant Loxodon, like the Loxodon friend is like just watching me play another student, okay. And the other student though is like this has his shirt that says Orcs Like Matter on it, and just trying to.
God damn it! Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna put you guys over here then. So here's Rampart, and I'm. Gonna
what? You gotta separate us now?
Yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea, is to introduce you one at a time.
But the thing is, I was like,
we're not for segregation. We're supposed to be mingling together.
We come in with the camera or whatever it is. It pops in on us, and like as if the other student had just ended their tirade about the little propaganda piece, and then we come in. Well, I'm in the middle because I actually have proficiency in history, and I'm actually giving like a real history because it's Orc History Month, as we mentioned earlier. I was like, it's like, do you actually know anything about orcs? Let me tell you. While I play, so I'm just like starting off like the history about the culture of orcs and like the different tribes there have been and different clans and everything. Just like basically rattling off facts and history about the fascinating culture of orcs and how they act and everything, and some prominent orcs of history. And I just probably the other students' eyes just glazing over, like, what? I have no idea. I'm just here to complain about stuff, but because I'm proficient in history and I'm Silverquill and everything, I give like a nice eloquent oration about the prominence and awesomeness of the fascination of the orc culture as I beat him in chess.
Now, are the water fountains labeled for like which ones are for orcs?
Okay, I actually do know the answer to this. It's Strixhaven. It is Strixhaven. The water fountains will adjust to whoever needs it. That is in the lore. Like that's in the book. So I do know this one.
Oh, that's funny, man.
So the answer was yes, they are labeled.
They are labeled.
I can't help but think like the orcs' water is a little bit warmer than the rest.
No, if an orc tries to drink from the fountain, it shuts off.
Oh no. Oh God. What would you? You know what? It's here's the thing. It's not going to be an orc. It's not going to be an orc that's you're complaining against. It's going to be against like some.
No, obviously not. It's not an orc. It's like a.
It's some like do-gooder.
It's an elf.
It's an elf.
Yeah, it's an elf. It's an elf.
It's always an elf from a rich family.
Always an elf.
Always.
Yeah, it's like a legacy half elf or something.
Oh God, I got a perfect one. Here you go. This is blonde, blue eyes, like totally.
Oh God.
It's like oh my gosh, hey, don't you know the oppression of orcs? I'm like, do you know the history? Let me tell you the history. And that's oh, by the way, it's called the Strixhaven Star. That's the paper. That's where they write.
She finishes her $12 coffee and says, "Thanks for the game." She just kind of goes to the next person who will listen to her.
Yeah, pretty much. I be in like 5 moves as I rattle on history or something. I ridiculously low amount of moves. That's how I win.
Yes, that
they're all Sorry, they're already like complaining about like debt forgiveness. They're like, I mean, it's so expensive to get this species theory. Critical. Hold on, I'm gonna do this.
You can do it.
I need to know more about D&D to really make this work.
Critical orc theory.
No, critical hit theory. It's D&D, so critical hit.
Critical hit theory.
Nice.
Critical hit theory.
Critical
Bro,
hit.
that's the name of the stream.
Oh my god. Oh. This is writing itself.
This is amazing. So, Rampart trumpets at your mighty intellect.
Can we bro fist? Can I bro fist Red?
Absolutely.
Yes!
He is amazingly based. Like,
Awesome. It's awesome. I looked. I saw Bedham Rampart Suvigi. Yeah.
Suvigi, yeah.
In the book, I was like, yeah, I need to be friends with this guy. This guy looks awesome. I want to be friends with this guy. So yeah, it's bro fist, and he just gives a little victory toot. It's like boo, and then bro fist.
Victory toot toot.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, he says, well done, but we do need to get to orientation soon. Do you have any idea where our group is?
And Violetta looks around and shrugs. Actually, no, I don't.
Perhaps we should look around and find them. We set up camp, and yet no one has come to find us. I think we need to take action. This is a college campus, after all. This is...
If you like my content and like to support what I do, consider becoming a channel member.
Young people from all over the globe are joining up to fight for the future.
I'm doing my part.
You'll gain access to exclusive content, like live roasts, where you get to actively participate along with me and the other members in a Discord chat while we watch the movie and roast it together. You'll also gain access to a private Discord and Twitter chat. You'll have your name featured at the end of videos and in the description down below. If you can't, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, share out my videos, hit the like button, and leave a comment. It really helps the channel. Now I've got to take off to have a wizard look at these cursed dice of mine. Ugh.